Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob. I'll be your host. So, you're thinking about being a game master. Well, there's not a lot of advice I could give you that you probably haven't already heard already from countless of other people. But I can tell you that all that advice is just as much wrong as it is right. And that statement may sound as confusing as anything you'd hear about being a game master. And this is true. It's all confusing. I've been a game master in many tabletop role playing games for decades. And I've seen lots of stuff happen. In my own opinion, the best advice I can give you if you want to start being a game master is just to jump right into it. I don't mean don't prepare for whatever you're going to run. Prepare for that, but the best way to become a game master is just to do it. You aren't going to learn anything listening to advice from other people, especially my advice. But the easiest thing I think you could do for yourself, if you want a taste of it and want to get some experience in your belt, is start with something very simple. Look into the OSR. There are a lot of OSR games that you can download the PDFs for free, and a lot of them that you can buy physical copies of for under $10. So you don't have to put a very large investment in to get started. And the rules are very simple, very easy. You can learn them very quickly. And the rules remain open enough. There's not a rule for everything. And this is what will help you be a better game master. Because in the old rules, game masters are often referred to as the referee. Nowadays, they all want to call them the storyteller. You're not writing a story. As you play the adventure, whatever you come up with for that adventure, the story will tell itself. You don't need to map that out. You don't need to plan that out. The story will come and it'll surprise you just as much as the players. But concentrate on your adventure. What are you trying to accomplish? Start with simple things. The players have to go rescue damsel in stress A from thugs B. Very simple, very straightforward. Goblins have run off with the crops. Very simple, very straightforward. Simple things. Write up some dungeons. You don't have to have a sprawling, miles long underground domain. Start with something simple. Your dungeon might have 3 rooms total, a main hallway, and 2 side hallways. Very simple. That's a good way to start. There are a lot of published adventures that you can get to run, and they will give you the details you need for running that adventure. Some of them will have a story in them, but trust me, as you go and the players start doing things, sometimes those stories go right out the window and you get something completely new, completely different. Don't try to quell that. Do not try to stop that. Let it flow. Let it be what it's going to be. A lot of game masters out there, they live by this creed of illusion of choice. They don't want the players to hijack their story that they're trying to tell. And so they make it so that they can't make decisions in the game. Anything that they try to do is going to fail because they have to keep them on this railroaded path. Don't do that. Trust me, you'll have a lot more fun if you don't see it coming. And when those things come that you don't see coming, don't panic. You are the game master. You are the referee. You will figure out what to do. Just let it flow. Just dive into it and go. That's the best advice I can give you. And I know there's some people that say that's horrible advice to give. They should be completely have everything committed to memory. No, you do not need to commit everything to memory. You need to look things up, look them up. But you don't have to look them up because, once again, you're not only the game master, you are the referee. You can make a decision. If you can't find it in the book or don't have time to look it up, make a decision, a ruling. The players don't like it. That's going to happen. Sometimes you just can't please some players. But the best advice I can give you is just to get something simple. The OSR, stuff like Basic Fantasy, White Box, Lamentations of Flame Princess. These are all simple games and will be very good to help you learn how to be a game master. After you've got a good feel for them, you can either write your own stuff up for them, rule-wise, and keep going, add more bulk to the rules as you go, or you can try out another game. You can jump into that later edition of Dungeons & Dragons. 3rd edition, 4th, well, maybe not 4th, but 5th edition. You know, where they try to map out every possible conceivable thing that could happen. You don't have to worry about all that in the OSR. So it's a good place to start. Just get you some friends and play. The OSR character creation is very simple. A lot of times the races will be classes themselves. Makes it easier on you. Both the players and the game master. But they're a good place to start. And you can get some experience in your belt on how to run the game. How to make decisions when things go awry. It's good to have an outline of where you'd like the story to go. But letting the players run wild and make decisions will take the story in places that you never even thought of. And that is, for me, that is truly fun. The stories I normally set out to tell never get told because we tell a completely different story. Don't let that bother you if the story you want to tell doesn't get told. After you've finished, start a new game. Maybe try it out with different characters and see if your story will come out this time. Maybe you'll get even a 3rd story that nobody even thought of before because your players do crazy things. Don't stifle them. But the OSR is a very good place for you to learn a style of play for yourself. Good place to learn to be a game master. That's pretty much the best advice I got for you. Thank you for joining me in my rambling. And hopefully you'll join me next time when we'll talk about something else. Bye.